Listen carefully and take notes so you can answer the Q&A. This will ultimately help you get a better IELTS and TOEFL score.
Colonial architecture. After the discovery of the Americas in 1492, settlers from Europe eventually ventured to the new land to start new lives for themselves. The impetuses that compelled the sundry groups of people to leave their homeland varied considerably, and these different motivating factors ultimately had a strong influence on early colonial architecture. Two groups that most represent the link between the rousing causes that led to migration and the direction that architecture took are the Spanish and the English, whose styles of structural design diametrically opposed one another. The Spanish colonization of the New World, which was developed by and for the monarchy of Spain in the name of building on the crown's wealth and spreading religious ideology, specifically the Christian faith, was financed by the Spanish royal family. With financial backing and support, the efforts of people settling in the Americas were eased considerably. The monarchy paid for expensive wrought iron and other luxury building materials and transported them to the new colonies, providing top-notch supplies that permitted the erection of ornate housing that often included facade porches and large sash windows adorned with wooden shutters. For some large projects, such as the Palace of Governors, the established local government, relying on imperial tax revenues, created large complexes that integrated native architectural styles with Spanish opulence. The English settlers fared much differently, since their departure from their home country was under less than favorable conditions. Many of these early colonists ventured out of England to escape religious persecution and economic troubles. They were essentially refugees with no support from the government, and their destituteness was represented in the kind of architecture they created. Relying mainly on natural resources in the New World, they created lumber to use while replicating basic English construction techniques and didn't include much by way of ornamentation, as the structures were built strictly for functionality. Furthermore, most structures didn't have any windows since glass was in short supply because it had to be imported and consequently was very expensive. The Spanish and the English settlers in America left their homes under different circumstances, and these factors played a role in the architectural styles they brought over.
Now that we've finished watching the video, read the questions and answer them within the given time. Let's start. The answer is B. It's not true that sash windows and porches could be made cheaply with resources found in the New World. Next one. The answer is B. Opulence is most similar to the word lavishness. Let's move on. The answer is C. Short. Furthermore, most structures didn't have any windows since glass was in short supply. Last one. The main idea of the article is the architecture of the settlers of the New World. Did you get the same one? How did you do? That was our Unit Level 11 Unit 3. Our aim for Level 11 takers is to get an IELTS score of 7 or a TOEFL score of 105. With continuous lessons with us, we can achieve an IELTS score of 7 or a TOEFL score of 105. Book a lesson with us through our website or our Facebook page in the description box below. See you there.